Welcome to video lecture series on Fortran. In last video we have seen file input and output. To see that video, please find link on the I button. In this video we are going to write one program, and through that program we will try to understand how this file input and output works. So let's start. Okay, so now we will write down a program. So first statement is program and name of program. So the name of program is demo, and then last statement is end program and then program name. So in this case, first of all we will open a file. Now to open a file, what is syntax? It is open, then in parenthesis we have to write unit number. So let us say unit number is equals to 7, then comma, then we have next is file. So write down file is equals to in single quote. Remember this, we have to write in single quote. So let us open a file from E drive. Okay, so I will write down here E drive. Now colon double backslash. Now we have to write down the name of the folder, but we don't know the name of the folder in the E drive, right? So I will open E drive first. So this is E drive, right? And now I want a folder, but let us create a new folder. To create a new folder, what we will do, we will right click here, we will go to new, and here it is folder. Let us name it as Fortran. Okay, so Fortran PRG means Fortran program, right? So here we have given name Fortran program, and before clicking enter, what we will do, we will copy this. So just Control C, by Control C we will copy this and then click outside. So now new folder is open. Now I will open this folder. To open this folder, just double click on this, and now in this folder we will create one file. So again right click and go to new, and here find text document. So click on text document and name this as, say, input of rectangle. Okay, so input of rectangle, input of REC. We have given file name as input of REC. It means it will take the width and depth of rectangle from this file. So we will open this file now, and we will enter here the depth and value of depth and width. So first we will enter value of width. Let us say value of width is 10 and value of depth is 50, right? So first value is of width and second value is of depth. Now I will close this, or before closing we will click on file and then save, and now we will close this, right? So now we have input of REC means input of rectangle in which folder? Fortran programming folder in E drive. So remember this path. Okay, now here in E drive which folder is, so I will control paste here, Fortran program folder, then again backslash backslash, what is file name? File name is input of rectangle means REC. This is file name. And what is extension of file name? Extension of file name is txt. See, if your file is of Microsoft Word, its extension will be doc or dox. If its file is Excel, its extension will be xlx. So remember, always remember that you always remember to enter the extension here. Okay, currently we are using our notepad file, therefore the extension is txt, right? So this is how the syntax for opening the file is. So this file is open to take the input. Now we will open other file on which we have to write the output. So I copied this statement. I will click enter and paste here. Let us open second file as unit number 8, and again we will open this file in the same folder, but we will name this as output of rectangle. Okay, so output of rectangle, right? Now this file is not present in the folder. We will again go to folder in E drive, and what is folder name? Fortran programming, right? So see, is there any Is there any file here of name output of rectangle? No, there is no file here. Okay, then I want that the name of program should get displayed on the output. So we'll write down a statement, write, okay, and here I will write down program to calculate area of rectangle, right? So it will get displayed here. Then what we will do, we will read data. So let us write down read and okay, so read, and what we want to read, we want to read width and depth, B and D of rectangle. Now it will read data, but it will read data from user, right? It will read data from keyboard. We want to read data from file. So what we will do, we will replace this star, first star, with file number 7. Now what it will do, it will read the value of B and D from this file, and this unit number 7, and unit number 7 is input to rectangle. Means, let me open this. Okay, so now these two values are present in this, these two values are present in this input, right? See the file name, it is input to input of REC, and here also file name is input of REC. So what will happen, it will take this 10 and it will store it in B, and it will take this 50 and it will store it in D. Okay, so this is how it will read the data from the file. This is known as file input. Remember, this is known as file input. Okay, let me close this file. Okay, then. So now it will read the data from the file. Now next thing is processing. So we will write down here area is equals to B into D. We know that area of rectangle is B into D, and then we will write something. So let us use write here. Okay, now this will write the things, but it will write on the screen. We want that it should write on the file. So to make it write on the file, what we will do, we will replace first asterisk with a unit number. So I want my output on which, I want output on this file, and unit number of this file is 8. So I will replace it with 8. Okay, so now here we will write down say I want value of B, comma value of D, comma value of area, all these things, right? And then enter, and then I will write down one read blank read statement here, right? So what will happen here now, in this statement it will open input file, in this statement it will open an output file, then it will display program to calculate area of rectangle on the screen, then it will read B and D value from this file, then it will calculate area, and then it will print or write on the file value of B, D and area. Okay, and then it will close all these files, and that's it. Okay, so we will try to run this now. So it is displayed program to calculate area of rectangle, and now you can see simultaneously here the output of rectangle is here. The new file is automatically created. So let me close this. Okay, let us go to the folder, and now here you can see we have output. We have output of this B as 10, this D as 50, and this area as 500, right? But user will not have any idea what this 10, this 50 and this 500 is, right? So to make it more interactive, and it will help the user to understand what this output is, we will do some changes here. Okay, so what we will do here I will write down width, okay, is equals to, but remember this is text, so we have to write it in single quote, and we have to separate it with B, right? Similarly, comma in single quote depth is equals to, right? Similarly, single quote, area is equals to, and separated by comma. So now there are width 1, b 2, depth 3, d 4, area 5, and this area is 6. Okay, so now we have written this, and now we will see how it will get printed. So let me run the program. Okay, so let me close this, and now we will go to the folder. So here it is folder, and let us check this file. Right, now here you can see it is written as width, and then instead of b there is 10, then depth, instead of depth there is 50, right? Then area, and here instead of area it is 500. 15 to 10 it equals to 500. But I am not still satisfied with the output. The reason is, after this 10 there are so many zeros and it is not looking proper, right? So I want a proper output, and for this we will make use of formatted output. Now this is unformatted output because here it is asterisk, right? I want a formatted output, so we will try to convert this into a formatted output. Okay, so we will replace this with a say 101, it is statement number. Okay, and we will enter here a statement number 101, and then we will write down here format. In parenthesis we have to write down. Now remember there are 6: width, b, depth, d, area, and area. So for all these 6 we have to write down format here. So in case of width, if we see there is width equals to, means total 6 characters are there. The same thing is for depth, and for area there are 5 characters, right? So what we will do, we will take say 7 characters, right? So for this, since this is text, we will use A7 comma. Then this b is real number, so we will make it use of f, and let us allot the width say 7, and after decimal point I want 2, so therefore f7.2. Then again there is this depth, for depth A7. Then again there is real number, so for real number f7.2. Then there is area, so again A7. Then after that there is area, which is real number, for that f7.2, right? So there are 6 things we have to print, and in the format we have 6 different formats. So now we will try to run this. There is some error. Let me find out the error here. Okay, so I have entered 2 parentheses. Okay, so now we will try to run it. Yes, it has been run. Let us close this file and try to check in the folder. So we have this folder output. Okay, we have this file input. So now you can see input is 10 and 50. So width is 10 and depth is 50 and area is 500. And also now the output is much better than previous. This output is known as formatted output. But still I am not satisfied with this. Now I want that width should be in single line, depth should be in single line, and area should be in single line below each other, right? So what we will do, let me close these files first. Okay, now what we will do, we will enter a slash here. Slash is for new line, so slash comma, sorry, and I want it here, so I will write down comma slash, then at this point comma slash. Okay, so now we will try to run this program. Program has been executed. Now let us try to find the file. So this is file here, and yes, now you can see the output is now much better: width, depth, and area. Now if I want this output exactly on the screen also, so what we will do, to if I want this output on the screen, so what we will do, we will copy this two statement. Let me copy this two statement by using Ctrl C, right? Then we will enter here and let me paste it again. Okay, and now instead of file I want this output on screen. So what I will do, I will replace this 8 with asterisk, and then I will try to run the program. Right, there is error because statement number cannot be repeated, right? So this is 101. Let us take it as 102. So 102, let us make it as 102, and then we will try to run. Now you can see here it is programmed to calculate area of rectangle, width, depth and area, right? So now we have some output on screen, as well as we have output on file also, right? But in file the heading is missing, right? So what we will do, we will also write down heading on the file. So to do that, what we will do, we will copy this statement because we want on file as well as on screen, so, and paste it. So now what this will do, the first line will print on screen and the second line will print on file. So on which file I want on 8 number file. So this will print on 8 number file. Now let us try to run this, right? So we have output on screen. Now close this and try to find the file. Okay, this is file, open this, and now we have program to calculate area of rectangle on this file also. So this is called file input and output. Hope you have understood. In case of any query, please contact on email ID or comment in the comment box. Thank you.